Hey guys, it's me, Brandon. Today I wanted to end up talking to y'all about why you should not delete the games on your phone, and that you should have games on your phone. Now, this is not that you should play them, but this is because, look at this. I've actually been off of video games for about a year now, dude. I have not played video games for a year. Now, I will tell you, I have relapsed a few times, and it's completely normal. Everybody relapses on most of their addictions. That's usually just what happens. But look at these fun games on my phone: Atlas Earth, Clash of Clans, Sketch, YouTube, Pokemon Go, Snapchat, Survivor.io, Among Us. I have all of these games on my phone. But you'd think, Brandon, why do you have these things on your phone? Like, aren't these things, bad for you? Aren't you gonna accidentally, get onto the thing and spend 3 hours scrolling on Snapchat Reels or whatever they're called nowadays? And the answer to this is no. The reason why I have all of this on my phone is because of how this is an exercise for my brain. It is the fact that I know that I have all of these things at my disposal right now, but I am not doing this. For I know that if I did, I would have a lot of consequences. And really, whenever you delete a video game, it's like whenever you delete an app, it's the equivalent of the fat guy who is throwing away all the candy, all the junk food, and he goes, I'm not going to eat any more junk food anymore. Actually, let me show you an example. Alright, just some of the candy actually fell. I'll have a Mamba bar. But look at this. This is all the junk food I have in my room. And I have this stuff because I do not eat it. Let me show you what I have in here. Alright, so here I got 11 Sour Patch Kids, 1 Mamba bar, a Skittles, and a Starburst. Dude, all of this. Alright, let's check nutrition facts. 4 servings of 110, 1 serving at 200. 10. 1 serving at 250. Dude, all of these things are terrible for you, dude. And you think, Brandon, wait, you said that you lost all that weight. Why do you have all of this junk food in your room? Haven't you said that this stuff's bad for you? And you know what? Yeah, this is absolutely horrible for you. I actually have more candy in my room. Let me grab. Actually, right here I have a bunch of gumballs from my Jello machine business. But you think, Brandon, why do you have all this stuff in your room? Aren't all of these things so bad for you? And the answer is yes, as they are terrible for you. But there's a big difference between the fat guy who ends up throwing away all of his candy, his trash, and he goes, I'm not gonna eat any more candy anymore. I'm not gonna have junk food anymore. But that was motivation. That was no discipline involved. Honestly, let me show you. I can delete one of these apps at any moment. Alright, which one will I choose? Alright, Survivor.io. Look at this. Uninstall. Boom. Yeah, sure. I'll uninstall it. I might have clicked the wrong one. Oh, no. Yeah, you see. It just got uninstalled. See, that actually took nothing. It didn't even take discipline to do that. I didn't like that I did it, but it's like throwing away candy. It didn't take anything to do. And because of that, when you delete an app, it really doesn't mean anything because your body doesn't even recognize it as something that took something hard to do for your survival. Because this, your body is like, oh my god, dude, this is 200 and this is a day's worth of calories in each one of these pouches. And he's throwing it away. What? Dude, your body doesn't recognize that, and it won't recognize you throwing away stuff. Because of that, you must actually have this stuff in your room. I recommend, if you're fat, buy a bunch of candy and leave it in your room. Make it as accessible as possible. And if you have an addiction to video games, alright, don't delete any of the games that are on your phone. Leave them on the other side of your phone, so they're not actually a priority app. It's mine. My priority apps are just settings, Medito, Strong app. and my Fitness Pal, and my to-do list. But that's literally like all I use. Now these apps are terrible, but they're like candy in my room. They're accessible to me at all times, but because of how I actually don't end up like, you know, I don't like, you know, eat it. I don't eat the Mamba bar. That's 440 calories, dude. That's disgusting. And I actually end up like building willpower over time, which is really good because all of these things, it would be so fun to just binge eat. And I would just love to have all of them. So I hope that you've realized that throwing away the candy is actually not the solution. Keeping it is the answer. The solution is to have the candy in your room. Have the 11 candy Sour Patch Kids, which these are awesome, dude. They are my favorite candy in the whole world. I could remember the only reason I would like go to Dollar Tree with my parents. I would go there and I'd be like, "Mom, can I get it a Sour Patch Kids?" And you know, like they'd have the cardboard ones, and she'd be like, "Okay, Brent, and here, go get it." And you know what? I would and then later in the car, but not even the time that I got home, it'd already be gone. And I'd feel terrible. But I had felt good for a moment, so my brain's like, ooh, I should do that again. Now all of these things here, but because of how I've learned to actually live with these things near me, and I think y'all should too, because when you learn to live with like genuinely all of this candy, all of this junk food around you, you realize that it's not really special out of all items. Like I'll tell you one thing. Whenever I look outside of the car window, I still have like a fat character, like personality trait, where I really only care about a restaurant if I see that it's like a building, if it's like a restaurant. So let me show. Oh yeah, another thing. So this is my Shazam. Actually, I had another thing, candy in there. This is my Shazam like popcorn bucket, dude. I had a specific theater-made popcorn bucket for junk food, dude. I would end up like, honestly, I was never like one of those guys who like, you know, mix M&Ms into his, you know, popcorn. But I even like would end up. There have been times that because I'm allergic to peanuts, I've accidentally eaten junk food, and then had an allergic reaction where I needed to literally get an EpiPen and have it into my leg, bro. Like, I was that fat, bro. Genuinely, I would get tempted by, like, peanut items, even though I knew that they would kill me. And so this is the example I want you all to remember for this. Because, like, the phone, it's not really that good. And now think about all of these apps. In a bit, I'm actually going to re-download that app because I think that was because of the fact that I know that I might as well just hold it onto my phone as like a trophy of my accomplishment. But all of these things they're on my phone. They're like the candy on my desk. Just as accessible, but I'm not going to do it. And that's what I want y'all to derive from this video. Have it to being as accessible as possible. Where you can literally grab a candy bar and open it. And then just get a piece of candy out. Like, dude, literally, it's that accessible. I could actually do that. I could just rip this open, grab a bunch of candy. Just do that. All of it, dude. I'm getting hungry just by saying this because I still have like the fat memories, bro, of eating junk food. It is not really a struggle though to have all this crap on my desk because I know that I'm stronger than it. That's what I want y'all to see within yourselves because I know that y'all are stronger than what you think. Smarter than you think, dude. That's what I want y'all to do after this video. Get all your bad apps, put them on the other side of your phone. But don't really don't end up, you know, delete them. Don't delete them. That's just dumb. Like, come on, dude. You're smarter than I know. Whoever's watching this is actually smart. Like, they're smarter than they think. So, just be smarter than you think. And also, what you like about the new background, dude. Fix this place up. But, smarter than you think. If you want to join me, I have my own self-improvement coaching down in the description. And if you want to start making $3,000 a month, you know, check out Adonis School. That place is amazing. It's made by Hamza. I love that guy. Right. Remember, boys, make it as accessible as possible. You can smell the candy.